It was the same as it ever was. They weren't even out of the driveway and he was on my legs.
Scott, is this true? Is
And
Diana telling the
told
truth?
me that I need to leave him and he'll take care of me and the kids. Yeah. I was like, I don't think so, pal. You're goddamn drunk.
Does that make you angry? Was hearing her talk like that?
He knows he was a drunk.
You know they were your friends. You can't do that to friends. Doesn't matter that you're dead.
You wish you never did what you did, don't you, Scott? And I can't forgive you for that. You need to go.
Do you want us to pray for you?
This is not us to determine where, because I believe there's dimensions, and I believe like there's different, and I don't believe God just because he committed suicide would ban him from, or turn him into, send him to hell, because he was a very needy person. He needed things that he didn't get here on earth. He needs somebody to pay attention and love him the right way. And he had bad experience with women. And I think some of it was with his arrogance. And he was a sailor. And he asked me one day, he goes, how do you know I was a sailor? I said, by the way you walk. I said, my uncle was a sailor. And they walk with their feet out in front of them. And they call it sea legs.
Yeah.
And I was...
He agrees.
Yeah, and you were walking up the driveway, weren't you? And I'm sitting there looking at you on the porch. And I asked you if he was in the Navy. And you go, how do you know that? You didn't even say yes or no. And he goes, yes, I was afterwards. We talked about it, and yes, he was. And shortly after that, you came out and sat on the patio, and you were drinking heavy, and you said, here's to me and you and the gray ghost. The gray ghost was the little boy that drowned, wasn't it, Scott?
Did your friend drown, Scott? When you were young?
He may not answer you about it because he really...
it wasn't your fault.
But it was there, you know what I mean? It was right on the top.
So you need to tell me,
he
can you
dreams
just...
about it and everything for years.
Can you just answer? Did your friend drown?
Make it go all the way up to red.
Again, it's not your fault.
He was told that.
You might believe it's your fault, but it wasn't your fault.
That consumed him. Do you know what I mean? And that's why it bothered me. That's the only thing I tried to help him, because I'm a person that helps people. And he took it the wrong way.
So he did that when he was alive too?
Yes.
Are you thinking it's Scott too?
I think it was Scott all along.
I do too.
I think I did too, but I didn't want to believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had dreams of it, and I just kept pushing it back and pushing it back.
Scott, do you know who's in the basement?
He does.
All right, you can stop so you can ask another question. But thank you.
That was a very affirmative.
Is there something bad in the basement? Okay.
I got that. I don't think it's that bad. What did you get? Because he didn't go to red.
He just kind of flickered. As soon as he's
Is there there's an old soul in the basement? Is it?
Stop that.
Is the negative energy in the basement holding you all here? Okay.
Are you here because you want to be here? I don't think anything's holding you here. Do you want to be here? Answer truthfully. Do you want to be here all the way up?
Can we get rid of what's in the basement? Make it go all the way up to red.
Why
Okay.
I would think if a priest can't.
He didn't. Rick, did the priest go in the basement too? Huh? Because I know that
Went in the garage. He went everywhere.
he did go
Yeah.
out to the garage, but that's where Rick and Scott hung out all the time. Was out in the garage, a lot.
So the priest couldn't get the thing in the basement to leave, correct?
Did the priest help a little bit though?
Scott's still here. I'm thinking no.
So what we are dealing with is the elementals, right? Make it go all the way up to red. The energy downstairs in the basement has to do with the land itself, right? Make it go all the way up to red.
At least with the flashlight, he can respond with too, don't he?
But he's not using it.
It's red.
Wow. Okay.
A lot of activity in the basement.
I think it has to do with the dirt in the crawl space.
Underneath my bedroom.
Am I right? Does it have to do with the crawl space? The dirt in the crawl space? Was there something down there that we need to investigate? Need to make it go all the way up to red. If there's something in the basement, we need to investigate more. Okay. So it's just the elementals that we need to get rid of. Make it go all the way up to red if it's just the elementals. Okay.
They're the ones that are terrorizing me.
Mm-hmm.
They're not the only ones we need to get rid of.
No.
Mm-mm.